Hello, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and this is a shout out to Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading. Yes, she's a seasoned booktuber, and I think she's been having a little chuckle at my book buying enthusiasm because, you know, I'm new to booktube and it's just all so exciting. I have not shown any discipline in purchasing books since joining in January. I started, no, December. Yeah, no discipline. But I do have a little discipline in the actual reading of the books. So I have a two-pronged plan of attack in dealing with my overloaded TBR shelf because, yes, Dee Dee, it is overloaded. I did manage to squeeze the last book outlet haul onto the shelf, but as you are aware, you were completely accurate in your comment. This last haul is just not going on there. No. I have a little stack of the library haul is still sitting in a pile in front of my TBR shelf, and I'm looking over there right now. And then there's a huge stack on the chair of the ones I just hauled yesterday. I'm going to go show you that here shortly. So, my plan of attack is, you can see up there in the corner, phase one is to get it organized. So, they're not going to fit on the shelf, but right there that's my currently reading TBR, and I haven't made a monthly TBR since February because I got behind on my monthly TBRs. Every month there would be a book or two left over, and I hate to put books back on my shelf after I've pulled them for a TBR because I feel like that makes them feel unloved and unwanted, and it makes me less likely to want to read them. So I didn't want to put them back on the TBR shelf, and then I pretty much got consumed by the Bailey's long list. I just loved that prize. I'd never heard of it before this year, and I have loved every minute of buying and reading those books. But that has totally derailed my TBR situation. But now I'm really missing a monthly TBR. So I'm going to call that and make a June TBR and another secret TBR, and that will hopefully, I know it's cheating, it's totally cheating, but that will hopefully make room for the rest of the books on my regular TBR shelf. That's part one. And part two is I am going to read 30 books in 30 days again in June and in July, because so we could call it 60 books in 60 days. No, let's just call it 30 books in 30 days. June, and then I'll do part 3 in July. I would love if any of you want to join me in that. I know I have an advantage because I'm off work the whole month, and it's just the most exciting thing. And for the first time in a decade or two or three, I don't have any responsibilities. None at all. No part-time jobs, no child responsibilities. I have my kid that I'm responsible for, but he's 13 and he's quite self-sufficient now, and we're not currently doing any little activities that I need to be involved in, which I have in the past, is what I'm saying. So, I might have to chauffeur him somewhere, but I don't have to be involved in it. So, yeah, I have housework and yard work, but cooking meals, but I'm gonna have fun this summer, and I'm gonna have fun with books because books is my current hobby of choice. I tend to choose different hobbies every year. I don't do it deliberately, it just happens to me. So books is my jam right now. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna get my TBR organized, and I'm gonna read 30 books in 30 days. So let's go look at the out of controlness, shall we? All right, here it is. Looking pretty good so far, right? Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, and it keeps going and going. So yeah, these two big stacks are the latest acquisitions, and they're not going to fit. Not at all, unless I made a super tacky pile at the top, and we're not going to do that. So, there's one book in there that I've already read, and there's one book over here that I've already read, and one that I've read since I acquired it. But so 3 out of these are already read. The rest is supposed to go on the TBR. Not going to fit. So I am going to, right now, make a couple of TBRs to go on that shelf in the back that I showed you, and then see how I can organize the rest onto this shelf. Stay tuned. All right, there you go. I did it. Took some very creative layering and pulling some big books off for the tall stack is my June TBR, and then that's my little secret TBR. But yeah, I got them all on the shelf other than those TBR stacks. So yeah, now to get reading. Go me, who's joining me.